Okay, I'm shooting after such a long time. What's up everyone? Hi, hello, I'm back. So okay, I'm just going to really jump the awkwardness. By the title, you know it's a life update, so it's going to be a very casual video. I'm just going to fill you all in as to what happened, where I was for the past 3 weeks when I was completely inactive everywhere, like just on social media in general. And yeah, I just feel like I have to fill in this gap before just moving ahead with my regular video upload schedule. Okay, I don't know where to begin. Maybe by saying that nothing really serious happened. I have jotted down some pointers on my phone just so that I don't keep rambling about random things and I remember what I want to talk about. So first off, I think many of you do know that I was sick in like the first week of Feb, and I even kept you updated on my community post. But after that, I just went AWOL. It started with really dry nasal cavity, which led to a really dry and sore throat, and it was just very uncomfortable. Every time I would breathe in air, it would hurt the back of my throat. It would even really irritate my nose. And initially, of course, there was the COVID scare, and I did get tested, but it was negative, thank God. I did see this dryness creeping in 1 week before my actual sore throat. So it was like a slow process. It wasn't like suddenly out of nowhere I got some virus and I had sore throat. It wasn't like that for me. So I was sort of expecting the result to be negative, and I'm suspecting that the reason for this sort of dryness is because of, firstly, Bangalore has very dry weather, and to add to that, as you all know, I was going for cult fitness, but for that particular week I decided to go 2 classes, back-to-back classes, because I just wanted to up my fitness game, and I was genuinely enjoying dance, fitness and yoga so much that I just wanted to do it every day. And physically, I was feeling fine. So I thought it should be fine because it's not like physically I was extremely exhausted. I could definitely handle it, but I did not know that it was affecting my body in a different way, because in yoga, of course, it's a lot about breath work. You have to do a lot of deep breaths throughout all your asanas. And dance fitness, it's high intensity cardio. You are constantly breathing in dry air. And I know because my body went through those back-to-back classes for that week, started really drying out my entire nasal system, and hence my throat, and it was paining. Long story short, sore throat, extremely uncomfortable, which eventually did lead to some sort of coughing. I'll spare you the details. It lasted for about 2 weeks. Oh yeah, another really big thing that I forgot to mention is that in between these 2 weeks, when I had this sore throat issue, I did end up losing my voice. That is what lasted for like the next 4-5 days, which was the biggest reason for me to not being able to like pick up the camera and vlog. But yeah, that was the entire 2 weeks of me getting sick and not feeling comfortable and then losing voice and all of that. Actually, now that I think of it, it wasn't even 2 weeks, it was 1.5 weeks. But anyways, after that, my mom got really sick and she had really bad coughing. Even now she's recovering. She has a sore throat, but her coughing is almost gone. And again, she did test for COVID. It came out as negative, thank God. She doesn't have any other symptoms, but when you're living with your family and one of them is sick, like, I find it really hard to compartmentalize, especially when my work is in my house. It's a different thing if I'm going out for work somewhere or certain commitments or deadlines to meet. I know I would end up doing that regardless of what's happening in my personal life, but because I do have this flexible job and a very understanding community, I took the liberty of just keeping away from YouTube for a while my mom gets better, while I get better, and all of that. And there were some other personal matters also which I'm not going to get into, but this was the big chunk of reason why I was away from social media and YouTube. I will admit that the last 1 week of this break was definitely an intentional break, because by that time my mom was getting better, even I was completely fine. But then laziness definitely got into me, because you know how it is. Once you get into that routine, you're all good to go, but once you break it, it's so hard to get back on track. And I think that laziness was also stemming from a sort of creative block that I've been having since last December, and it's just been like that for a while, and I think I'm slowly coming out of it. I don't think I'm completely out of it, but yeah, I think the only way to get out of my creative block would be to act upon it, to make more content. So this is my solution. I also decided to just rest and reflect upon my channel, videos, life. I was journaling a lot. I even started painting. I almost felt like I was having like a spiritual awakening of sorts. It was just a very peaceful and blissful and intense phase, which I'm still going through, all in the good sense. And I just really intentionally decided that, anyways, I've been not posting videos for like 2 weeks. I can just take 1 more week off, be lazy, figure out a lot of things in my personal life, in my work life, read a lot, learn a lot, better myself, which automatically led to this social media detox, which I wasn't intending initially, but it just happened to be so by the end of my break. To shoot this video itself, I had to push myself so much, only due to pure laziness, that's all, nothing else. But I'm glad I'm sitting here, I'm shooting, that I can share this with you all and just, you know, get back on track with my channel, with connecting with all of you. I know I've also not been replying to any of your DMs. I've seen like hundreds and hundreds on my Instagram. I'm so sorry I haven't been able to get back to it. Well, now you know why. I was just really away and out of all of this. Even of course a lot of comments I haven't responded to. But yeah, I'm excited to be back. What else? Oh yes, I also want to give you all a skin update. This is my skin right now. It's without any base makeup, like I'm not allowed to put makeup. I have of course taken the liberty to put on lipstick and some simple eye makeup. I did initially say I will be doing a PCOD test, which I did do, and turns out I have really mild polycystic pattern. When I did go to the dermat the second time with my PCOD results, she was just like, you know, this is too mild. She wouldn't really prescribe me any tablets for my acne. She'd rather just have me continue with my current skincare regime, which was suggested by her. But I definitely see some sort of improvement here and here. I have a plethora of whiteheads according to my dermat, and she was just like, you know, it's going to take a lot of purging for my skin to actually get clear. So I will definitely have these phases where it gets clear and then it again becomes really worse, and then gets better and then gets worse. It'll keep jumping from these two extremes until it does progressively get better, and I should definitely see a difference in 2 months time. Yeah, that's my update for my skin, and I just hope it gets better soon. Another update is that I've not yet started my cult workouts. I really miss it, because you all know, if you watched my Jan vlogs, that I was enjoying it like no other workout that I've ever done in my life. So that's a huge thing. But because I was sick, I had to stop, and once that routine went off, I definitely got lazy. Now I do feel like 95% fine, except I did take a blood test today. I think you can see it here, and I'm waiting for my results because I did have like a sort of low BP episode recently. So yeah, I just thought I should take a blood test and figure out if I do have any vitamin D or B12 deficiencies again. But honestly, I feel fine, like there's no issues like that. So I will be starting my workout soon. What else? Yes, I actually did a lot of activities that really connected me to me. I don't know how else to put it. Basically, I've been wanting to paint for a long time, and I never thought that would be even interesting to me or would be possible for me, because I am so not gifted in the drawing and painting aspect. But I just realized that drawing is something I genuinely don't enjoy. I still try to avoid it as much as I can while I paint, but painting is something I really enjoy. So regardless of me having no skill or experience or whatever it is, it's just fun connecting with my inner child, if that makes sense, because it just makes me so happy. It's a fun new hobby that I've picked up, and if you follow me on my Instagram, you would have seen all those story updates before I completely went off of Instagram as well. I also did different sorts of guided meditations, which was very refreshing. I journaled a lot, which was great. I even did a lot of tarot journaling. So yeah, just a lot of active efforts from my end to increase my self-awareness. That was the actual productive side of my break. Now the non-productive side, but equally fun, if not more, I binge watched so many shows on Netflix, on Prime, on Hotstar, on Sony Live, like you name the OTT platform, I was there watching something. बहुत time था ना मेरे हाथ पे, तो I was just killing time. I will literally show you my planner and tell you what all I watched, okay? Movies I watched this year. I will just quickly run down all the movies. Kurup, Harry Potter Reunion, Chandigarh Kare Aashiki, Eternals, Encanto, The Conjuring 3, Don't Breathe 2, The Royal Treatment, A Castle for Christmas, Vele, Love Per Square Feet, Tum Dono, Hum Dono, Tall Girl 2, Raya and the Last Dragon, Bhutakalam, Gehraya, and literally today I finished watching Venom. We're just on the second month of this year, and I watched a lot of movies. Not just movies, now moving on to the TV series / reality shows. The Witcher, Emily in Paris, Little Things, I'm on the last season, Big Boss 15 of course, Shark Tank India, My Hero Academia, Our Beloved Summer, Mr. Queen, Bridgerton, Toradora, and I just started with Euphoria season 2. let me know what all you guys have watched out of the things that I listed. I did play a lot of video games as well. I finished Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I've been playing since last year. I'm currently playing It Takes Two with my brother. If you're a PS fan and you love playing games and you're looking for a great multiplayer game out there, It Takes Two. It's so good. It's so much fun. Very, very unique concept. And currently I am obsessed with Spider-Man. In fact, Spider-Man तो मैंने last week ही start किया था and मैंने almost I think 70% तो खत्म कर दिया. And lastly, yes, I did pick up a new hobby. I don't know what else to call it, and that is UFC. My boyfriend is really into it, and it's basically Ultimate Fighting Championship. It's MMA, it's mixed martial arts, and yeah, I never ever thought I would like find it remotely interesting. Forget getting really into it. I don't know about you guys, but as a kid, me and my brother were obsessed with WWF, WWE, Raw. It took years and years for us to realize that that was all fake and scripted. Oh my god, 10-year-old Meghna was so heartbroken when she got to know that. Fast forward to 26-year-old Meghna. UFC is like WWF, but it's not scripted and it has actual technique of mixed martial arts embedded into it. So yeah, it's definitely not for everyone. I did not think it would be for me. In fact, I would judge my boyfriend so much. I would even tell him like, how can you watch that? Oh my god, it's so violent. Oh god, aisa ye wo. But then ek fight kya dekh liya maine uske sath. I was just like, okay, tell me about him. Okay, what is the history of this fighter? Okay, what is happening with that? Like, you get the point, right? So yeah, that was something very unexpected, but a fun thing that I picked up during my break. What else? Oh yes, it was my mom's birthday recently and I baked for the first time ever butter cookies, and guys, my first attempt was good, was really good. Like the texture was perfect. I'm very proud of myself for making good butter cookies. I even made red velvet cake with my mom's help, of course, for her birthday. So that was like a fun time. I hope you enjoyed this life update till now, and before I forget, I do have a giveaway. Surprise! This giveaway is literally for those people who stayed till the very end of this video, randomly gifting two of you these two beautiful things. Now if you're wondering what this is an affirmation journal like it says, and this is by this brand called as the Meraki. They had sent me a bunch of stuff and I'm so grateful for that. And because I have so many different kinds of journals and habit trackers and stuff, I thought, you know, this would be more useful if I give it to one of my megfam. So I really hope you guys enjoy using this really minimalistic affirmation journal. Just look how stunning this looks. Yeah, this is how it is. You have beautiful affirmations on every single page and you can journal about it. The next thing is this beautiful habit tracker. Comes like this hard cardboard, and you have these ring binders which you can just open and clip it on this board so that you can actually place it on your desk. And yeah, one side has this crazy habit tracker. I think it's just perfect for any habits that you might be wanting to track this year. And you also have a calendar of that month on the other side. So yeah, two of you will be getting both of these. I do have another pair of these things as well. So yeah, this time the giveaway rules are literally the simplest it could ever be. One is, of course, be subscribed to my channel and hit on the bell icon. And secondly, just comment down below that you've entered with your email ID so that I can get back to you in case you are chosen as a winner. It's a YouTube fam exclusive giveaway only, and I will be picking the winners in 1 day or 2 days time, and I will be emailing you immediately after. So yeah, that is it. That's me filling in the gaps of when I wasn't active here. I hope it wasn't too boring. If it wasn't, then please do leave a thumbs up and follow me on Instagram for more fun daily updates. I will see you in my next video. Till then, stay happy, positive and blessed, and be kind to yourself. Bye.